Hey everybody, Tails here, and this is my Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance collection. These are my two Game Boy systems that I have. The original Game Boy Advance model, just plain Game Boy Advance. This is the indigo purple, I believe. And this is sadly not a backlit GBA SP, but there's a work in GBA SP, and yeah, there goes that. But yeah, I have just a couple random games in here. Got Kirby Nightmare and Dreamland, which is honestly one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games. This is a really fun game. I highly recommend it if you've never played it. I think it is on the Nintendo Switch like online thing, like where you can play the Game Boy Advance games. I believe you can play this game like on your Switch if you want to try it out. But I highly recommend that. And I just have a random Game Boy Advance game in here. I don't know what happened with the screen there, but yeah, I think it was just I hit the link cable thing to this game. But I also have a Monster Rancher Advance. I've never played any of the Monster Rancher games, and to be honest, I haven't really played much of it. So yeah, there's that. Now for my other stuff. Oh, and here's some Game Gear games. Just a little bit of a random thing. Sonic Triple Trouble, Sonic 2, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. I had a few other Game Gear games, but my I did find a Game Gear at a Savers, but it unfortunately the screen like is very discolored. So yeah. Oh, and here's a random rare DS game. I've had this for a while, but this is Rondo of Swords. I got it for $5 at GameStop, and it's around like a $30 game now, which is crazy. And these are the two boxed Game Boy games I have. Spyro Attack the Rhinox, it is complete, and I got Spyro Season of Ice as well. It actually had the actually had Spyro 2 in there, but I luckily had a copy of Season of Ice, so I just swapped that. Unfortunately, no manual with that one, but yeah, those are the only two boxed Game Boy games I have. I mean, I kind of want to get more, but they're just too expensive, which is, I mean, obvious. I mean, not everyone gets the boxes for the original like Game Boy games. Here's a few ones. I think I've shown these like before, but I'll show them again. Lego Drone Racers. This is actually a new one. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. This is actually a really fun game. It's by far my favorite WarioWare game. I guess because it's like the first one. And it's just like really impressive. And this is the only GBA video pack I have. I used to have a whole bunch more, but I traded them because I just had them sitting in my room. But Sonic X, Super Sonic Hero. It's just the first two episodes of the Sonic X anime. Here's a actually showing random stuff, but I got a few Game Boy Advance manuals. I got Crash Bandicoot: The Huge Adventure, which is like basically just a portable version of the original Crash Bandicoot. And on the back is a promo for Scorpion King. I don't know what that has to do with Crash Bandicoot, but okay. And this is the Crash and Spyro 2-in-1 game. I still need to find that, but I have the manual for it at least. And at least this doesn't have Scorpion King or like the Mummy Returns movie or whatever. And this I got from Marketplace along with the game, and it is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. I do have the game as well, you'll probably see on the bit. I think I actually asked for the sleeve at Core Gaming, they just gave it to me for free. I need to get the other sleeves for the other two games. And if you're wondering what these cases are, I got these at like a craft shop. I can't remember the name of the craft place. My sisters like to go there a lot, but you can get these on Amazon too if you are interested. But yeah, I'll just showcase the games that I have in here. So I got Castlevania Circle of the Moon, Final Fantasy IV Advance, F-Zero Maximum Velocity, which I believe was a GBA launch title. There's the Kingdom Hearts game, Chain of Memories, and Crazy Races, which is actually a really fun little racing game. I got that for like $3, and it's like a $25 game, which is crazy. I'll put those back in there. And I think I have these like sorted by like just what they are. Like these are just like random fun titles. These are like Sonic and one Mario. I got Sonic Advance, Sonic Advance 2, Sonic Advance 3, so I got all the Sonic Advance games. Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, one of the worst Sonic games on the Game Boy Advance. And this is the Japanese version of Mario. I think Mario RPG. I'm not sure. I know I've seen that artwork before, and not just from those like Mario and Luigi games, but yeah, that's one of my Japanese Game Boy Advance games. And that's the only Japanese Game Boy Advance game I have. I've shown these in one of my videos, but yeah, there's the Zelda Minish Cap. It is an official one from the serial number. And this is Tales of Fantasia. Yet again, another official one, and a really clean one, too. This used to have Kirby in it, but it has Klonoa, Empire of Dreams, which is yet another fun Game Boy Advance game that I'm so glad I have. And I kind of forgot I had this, honestly, but Pokemon Leaf Green. Yeah. I always forget I have that game. Because Pokemon games are expensive nowadays, and I think I got that for, like, I don't even know how much. I've had that for a while. These are, like, Nintendo titles. We got original Fire Emblem, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario World, or Mario Advance 2. Not the best copy of Mario Kart Super Circuit, but I have the game at least. I'll probably look for another copy, I'm sure. And yet again, another like not so great copy, but Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario Advance 4. And yeah, those are those games. And this is just Crash and Spyro games. So I got Crash: The Huge Adventure, Crash Bandicoot 2 N-Trace, which is the sequel to Huge Adventure, Crash Purple, Spyro Orange. It was like Crash and Spyro's Pokemon red, blue, yellow, purple, stuff like that. I don't think there was a Pokemon Purple, or I don't know, maybe there was. Spyro 2 Season of Flame and my Season of Ice. I have the box for it. You already saw that. Yeah. Oh, and these boxes, they're called the Stacker, or Super Stacker, apparently. So yeah, just look those up on Amazon if you want to have these yourself. Go right ahead. I need to get some separate Game Boy Advance cases for my other games. And I have a GameStop receipt there. I don't want you to see that. And these are all my Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. And this is a really useful box. Got that at Staples. Alright. Oh, actually, I don't want to, like, dump them all out. Or maybe I do. Alright. Probably not really how I wanted it to go, but whatever. But yeah, there's my useful box. Got the Pokemon trading card game. Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I used to have 2 copies of that. The original Tetris, Wireland or Super Mario Land 3, Kirby's Dream Land, and Super Mario Land, the 6 golden coins, which it's basically just Mario Land 2. Pokemon Crystal, I know I have that. Mario Brothers Deluxe, Rayman, love the Rayman games, and this one's actually a not bad port of the game. Not the best copy, but Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters, Mortal Kombat 4, Bust-A-Move 4, Conker's Pocket Tales, Super Mario Land, and finally, to end it off, Kirby's Block Ball, which I never even knew existed, to be honest, and it's basically just a Kirby pinball game. It kind of reminds me of the Metroid pinball for DS, but yeah. And those, wasn't really much, but those are all my Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. Not too many Game Boy Color, but I do like to collect them. I just don't want to have like any like shovelware tiles or anything like that. But yeah, those are all the Game Boy games I have. Thank you for watching. Peace. Bye.